Okay, guys, Deer Hunter DVM here. Sorry about the delay in posting on the channel. I have been extremely busy with work at the farm and at the clinic, and I apologize for the delay, but I want to talk a little bit about whitetail vision and what I'm trying to do here. We as deer hunters need to realize that cervid vision, deer vision, is dichromatic. In other words, they don't see trichromatic vision, color vision, like we do as human beings. And we'll talk about the biology and such of it later, but here's what I'm trying to do. I spot and scout deer from miles out with 6-hour spotting scope and a phone scope and tripod, and I'm tired of getting picked off. I live on the prairie where there's not much to hide behind, and sometimes you have to build your own hides. So I have to have some kind of ghillie camouflage, and those old burlap ones are so hot this time of year. Like literally, it is August the 24th, and the heat index today is 106. And when you've got burlap on out in the middle of the prairie with that type of heat index, and you're trying to scout those shade lines, it is so miserable. It's almost unbearable. But let me show you what I'm trying to do here with this garment. Okay, so what I've got here, this is an old First Light. We used to use this as turkey hunting camouflage, still do. This is the head net, and that's kind of what it looked like before. I've dyed it a little bit, but it was more black and dark brown than what I'd like, and I could not get it to dye lighter for anything to save my life. This garment piece is the upper, and what I've done is I used a whole gallon of bleach and a whole gallon of white vinegar with a whole big box of General baking soda. And you can see the difference here, right? I've turned that garment yellow, and now I'm getting ready to do the same thing to the head net. But what I'm going to do to this garment is wash all the bleach and crud out of it, and then we're going to go to right here. We are going to try our best to get that to dye into a certain brown color that I want, yeah? So that's just it. You need to learn how to camouflage yourself, especially in your own home environment. You may not live on the prairie like I do. You may live in mountain country where there's more greens than there is browns and tans. But in the prairie where I live, browns and tans are exactly what whitetails live in. And I want to blend. When I'm scouting from long distance and we're keying in on big bucks, I don't want them knowing any more than they have to. And now that I've got my system figured out, now I'm going to try and really tinker with it and try to get it just perfect that I can slip in, hide in some natural cover without a bunch of gaga, no ground blind, no pre-built stuff. Just slip into some foxtails or some corn or whatever and spy from long distance. So that's your tip of the day. Deer Hunter DVM here. Catch you on down the road. We'll see how this works.